All right. Welcome Patrick Dorgu to Man United. He has been officially unveiled by Man United, and Patrick Dorgu is the name. Don't forget the name. Remember the name. He's here to obviously stay, and he has gone ahead to sign for the club of Manchester United. And this is what the website of Manchester United has gone ahead obviously put up. Transfer news: Man United sign Patrick Dorgu. Man United is pleased to confirm that Patrick Dorgu has joined the club subject to visa and registration. The Denmark international has signed a contract until June 2030 with the option of an additional year, meaning that if it's June 2030, those are 5 years with another option of one, meaning that every year United will have to pay 7 million euros to the side of Lecce. You understand? They added and said Dorgu, 20 years, has played 57 games for Lecce, contributing 5 goals already. The versatile defender has enjoyed an excellent season so far, having won the second most ground duels in the Serie A and attempted the 4th most take-ons of any defender in the league. Have you heard? I've been explaining these things way back, and I think even the website of Manchester United saw it very, very important to obviously come up and let us know about this guy's performance. And it's all about him having the most number of duels, like most duels won in the Serie A. So he's having the second most duels won in the Serie A. Most duels won, and then he has attempted the most take-ons of any defender in the league. So he's the most duel. He has the most take-ons. He has the most take-ons. He has attempted the most take-ons in the league as a defender. He also scored with his first touch on his international debut in September. So he scored with his first touch on his international debut in September. So I saw this guy Dorgu play for Denmark, and he scored for Denmark. So that's what we've gone ahead obviously getting through from the side of Manchester United, and that's what they obviously went ahead obviously come up with as they unveiled the player on the website of Manchester United, known as Patrick Dorgu. Now, I know most of you are really eagerly waiting to know what has Patrick Dorgu said. He has said, I'm incredibly proud to be able to call myself a Man United player. This is a very special day for my whole family. I cannot wait to work with Ruben Amorim. His vision for the team and the future of the club is incredibly exciting. He added and said, there is a clear plan set out for my development, and I feel that Man United is the perfect place to fulfill my potential and complete my huge ambitions. That is Patrick Dorgu for you. And those are the words that Dorgu went ahead obviously come up with when he was being unveiled by the club of Manchester United. That is Patrick Dorgu for you, and we welcome him to Manchester. Now, Jason Wilcox, the technical director of Manchester United, has come up and obviously said the following, that Patrick Dorgu is really exciting talent. He's strong defensive and attacking attributes, adaptability and work rate will make him a key player, a key part of Ruben Amorim's squad. That is it. We all understand how good this player is, and all what he has gone ahead obviously talk about is 100% right and true, because Patrick Dorgu serves the 2 attributes of the game well. His defensive attributes are unquestioned, and his offensive attributes are also unquestioned. So, Jason Wilcox completed his submission about Patrick Dorgu by saying, Patrick has had a superb start of his career, and at the age of 20, we know he will continue to develop under the guidance of our excellent coaching team. Patrick is the latest exciting young player that we have brought into the club. So, his career is really immense, and at 20 years, you believe that United is building something special for ourselves. And there is nothing that I can say about Patrick Dorgu apart from really wishing him the best at Manchester United. May him work to his strength and see to it that all goes on well as planned. Now, shirt number, it is shirt number 13. You understand? Patrick Dorgu has been given shirt number 13. That is Patrick Dorgu for you. And he's really going to be unveiled today at Old Trafford after this whole thing has gone ahead, obviously, come to pass. So Patrick Dorgu is the latest signing for the club of Manchester United, and he has been given shirt number 13. You understand? So that is Patrick Dorgu for you, and Manchester United is really doing all what they feel that is right to obviously see to it that they really give him a very huge welcome at Old Trafford today. That is Patrick Dorgu with Jason Wilcox holding the shirt of Manchester United. And you look at what we are really anticipating from Patrick Dorgu. I think it's really more of a player that is really modern and also going to take the world by storm. That is Patrick Dorgu in a media interview with Manchester United. That is him doing a photo shoot. Obviously, Patrick Dorgu, is this his signature celebration? We'll wait and see when he scores a goal. And then that is Patrick Dorgu for you, and that's how he obviously looked in his recent photo shoot as a player for the club of Manchester United. So he's really one of those players that he has come in at a very hard time. That is in January, and it really serves a very huge purpose into his growth. Shirt number 13 is what Patrick Dorgu has gone ahead to be given by the club of Manchester United. And when you scroll through, and look at United players that have worn this shirt, I think I only remember Park Jin-sung. Park Jin-sung. You understand? But let me try and see who else went ahead, obviously, don this number. I really want to read you players that have gone ahead, obviously, put on shirt number 13. You understand? I'm trying to really get 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. Park Jin-sung, Roy Carroll, Mark Bonswich, Mark Blair. I think the most notable and remarkable name has been Park Jin-sung, who went ahead to obviously wear that number. But Lee Grant was a goalkeeper. Andreas Lingegard was a goalkeeper. Roy Carroll was a goalkeeper. Oh, there is Phil Neville, Gary Neville, Phil Neville, Ryan Giggs in 1991 to 1992. You get Chris Turner. So those are some of the superstars that are going to put on shirt number 13 that was given to a man known as Patrick Dorgu. But the sporting director has obviously hinted onto Manchester United signing the second player who is really young. And who has he been talking about? It's none other than Heaven Sent. Now, Heaven Sent was also unveiled yesterday by Man United. I also think he might obviously come up with Patrick Dorgu from the dugout to obviously from the tunnel to obviously see to it that obviously gets unveiled by the club of Manchester United. His shirt number has seen Dean Henderson, Mason Greenwood, Shinji Kagawa, Gabriel Obertan, Manucho, Phil Badsley, Dan Pag, Mark Wilson, Massimo Tabi, and Chris Casper. So those are the players that have gone into don shirt number 13, and 26 respectively. So Rokan David is my name. Welcome Patrick Dorgu to Man United, unveiled by Manchester United. It's done and dusted. When I return, I think it's gonna be all about the match day live.